Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. The recently concluded Say Less student film competition hosted by the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission was a resounding success. Of course, students from across the Virgin Islands had the opportunity to showcase their film talents in the recent competition. Today, I'm happy to be joined by the film commissioner herself, Miss Natalie Hodge, along with the student winners. Of course, we get to hear their experience and whether or not they're considering film as a career. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 6. Introducing Sheldon Frett, actor, film producer, writer. Daylon Vantapool, entrepreneur. Terrence Neal, creative director. Chad George, entrepreneur. Humphrey Liu, financial services professional. Jamali DJ Molly Thomas, sales manager. Kai DeCastro, entrepreneur. Dean the Sportsman Greenaway, journalist. St. Clair Steady Fleming, entrepreneur. Devon Cowell, brand specialist. Robert Green, footballer. And Rick S.S. Grant, author. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, coming June 5th, exclusively on 284 Media, inspiring a generation of greatness.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, we are joined by a few of the winners, of course, of the recently held Say Less student film competition hosted by the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission, beginning with Shakira Hendrickson to my right and Amos Pollard. Welcome to 284 Media, and thank you for your time. It's a pleasure. Now, as I mentioned, the student competition, Say Less, was an opportunity for you and your colleagues to showcase your talent. Shakira, I want to begin with you. Tell us about your film choice, the title, and what was your overall experience?
So the title of my documentary is Face of the BVI, A Journey of Understanding. And I decided to make a documentary because I wanted to educate people on the different religions within the BVI, but I also wanted to let them know that while Christianity might be the dominant religion in our community, we also have many others living among us. We just needed to
showcase them. Excellent choice. Is there anything that you learned about the various religions in the BVI that you may not have known before? What did it teach you?
Okay, so the Rastafarian, which was Zulu Isis, he taught me that they do everything from scratch. They're vegan, like they're vegetarian, and so they discourage the eating of meat.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right, and tell us about the award that you won, which is in front of us.
So I won Best Documentary.
All right, well, congratulations again. I believe you are a senior graduating this year.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations on that as well.
Thank you.
All right, Amos, I want to talk to you. What was the title and genre of your film, and what was your overall experience?
Well, the title of my film is The Night Shift, and it's a horror comedy.
Interesting.
And it focuses mostly on biker safety and mental illness awareness. So we really try to bring it to everyone's attention in like a comedic way, so everyone understands that it's actually a serious matter and it needs to be addressed because it affects many people.
Understood. Well, you chose two very important matters to address, similar to Shakira, but bike safety, and I'm assuming that relates to the wearing of helmets, for example, and also mental health. What would you say to young persons within the community who are watching, your peers, on the bike safety matter and also mental health? What would you encourage them to do?
Well, I would encourage everyone who rides a motorcycle to wear their helmets and the proper gear and ride safely, avoid doing anything illegal. And for mental health awareness is try to seek out for help in other ways, contact people of the hospital which have more information and what you can do, instead of just people often leave their families and without the knowledge they don't know what to do, so they leave them. And yeah.
Understood. Now tell me about the award that is in front of you that you received.
I was awarded the second place.
Wonderful. Congratulations on that. Before we go, I have to ask you, Shakira, having had this experience of the competition, is film something that you are at all interested in, or perhaps just a hobby?
Prior to entering the competition, I had no interest in film, but now that I've actually delved into it, I could definitely see myself pursuing it as a hobby.
Wonderful.
A side hustle.
Good. And Amos, what about you?
Well, film is actually one of the things I'm interested in, because my career goal is to become a producer.
Beautiful.
Producer of not only films, but music and also clothing, if I can get into that. I attended the film workshop in March, which also helped me a lot.
Excellent. So what do you say to young and upcoming persons like yourself, creatives, influencers, content creators who might be watching and they're interested, they want to do it, but they're scared, they're apprehensive, and they're perhaps thinking, I don't know if I could do this. What would you say to them, Amos?
I'd say take the chance. It's a great experience for everyone.
All right. And Shakira, what would you say to fellow creatives who are watching and perhaps they want to do what you're doing, but they're scared?
Go for it. You have nothing to lose.
Now, Shakira and Amos, I see we have the awards in front of us, and you already mentioned exactly what these particular awards are, but that's not all you won. Tell us about the other awards that you would have won. Amos?
Apart from second place, I've also won Best Storytelling.
Okay, and Shakira?
I also won Best Cinematography and Best Editing.
Wonderful. Well, again, we hope to see some more work from you guys if you decide to continue and share it with us. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Viewers, of course, we were joined by Amos Pollard, second place winner, and Shakira Hendrickson of the Say Less film competition. Up next, we're going to be joined by the top winner himself, Mr. Dakari Wheatley Adams, along with the BVI film commissioner herself, Miss Natalie Hodge. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually...
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Murrows.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute beginner.
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites. It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and I'm here with Thing, our mechanic here, and we're going to show you today how you can locate your VIN number on a vehicle.
Your vehicle's VIN, or Vehicle Identification Number, it's a unique code specific to your car. It's important for various purposes like registration, insurance, and maintenance. To find your VIN, start by looking at the dashboard on the driver's side. You can see it through the windshield near the bottom corner of the dashboard. It's usually a small metal plate or a sticker with a combination of 17 characters. If you can't find it there, other common locations include the driver's side door jab, engine block, or it may be mentioned in your registration's documents. And that's how you find your vehicle's VIN number. Remember, this unique identifier is crucial for various services related to your car. It's a good idea to note it down or take a picture for future references. If you are having trouble locating it, please don't hesitate to ask a professional or refer to your owner's manual for guidance. Thank you for watching this quick guide on finding your vehicle's VIN. Stay tuned for more helpful tips to keep your car in top condition. Visit us at Dove's Bottom or at our Parts Point location in Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or our website at www.vimotors.com.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. We are joined by the top winner of the Say Less Student Film Competition, Mr. Dakari Wheatley Adams, alongside Film Commissioner at the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission, the lovely Miss Natalie Hodge. I want to thank you both for the time and welcome back to our studios.
Thank you
for having me.
All right, now, Natalie, I want to begin with you. Another successful event being hosted by the BVI Film Commission, but not just a successful event. You see the emerging talent before us from across the Virgin Islands. Recap this event for us.
This was an amazing event. The students who entered the competition, we saw their amazing creativity and talent. I was blown away by some of the framing, some of the shots. I think you would have spoken to Shakira earlier,
Yes.
and she won cinematography. Just excellent in terms of visualizing a concept and executing it on film for somebody having done their first film.
Mm-hmm.
So we were amazed. The judges and I was speaking about the productions that we saw come forward. So the night started with us showcasing films from the previous 284 Excellence competition, the winners from that
Yes.
film in November, that competition. And then we went on to view sizzle reels, which were created by student attendees at the March Film Development Workshop. So the attendees created their sizzle reels and just like movie trailers, so we showcased those, and then we went on to present the winning films. Unfortunately, we did not showcase all the films that evening. That's something we'll work towards.
Okay.
But we didn't want the night to be too
Understood.
extended, and so we just showcased the winning films, and we presented them the awards that evening. So they received their awards, and of course, again, Amos won second place. He won best storytelling. It was hilarious project that he produced, and Shakira won best documentary, best cinematography, best editing, and then Dakari here he won. Him and Shakira actually tied for best editing.
Okay.
And he also won best overall film, best soundtrack, and best directing. Yes.
Wonderful. Before we go to Dakari, I have to reiterate, just so the public knows, what were the requirements, or what were the students required to
Right.
do in regards to filming and presenting?
Right. So it was open. The genres were open. They could choose whatever genre they felt best suited their creativity. There were no specific requirements. We asked for no excessive violence or explicit language. They had to use a smartphone or a tablet. And there were some shots the judges and I were asking, was that a phone?
Sure?
Are we sure
Yeah.
that's a phone? So, and they confirmed, yes, it was a phone. Yes, this is my first time. So those were just the basic requirements.
Wonderful.
There was nothing
and
major.
Of course, they had to present some background footage
Yes,
and all that stuff.
yes, they had to
prove
showcase
the work case.
yes,
Understood.
behind the scenes photos and footage to show that they were filming these films. They were open to. We allowed them to have mentorship and guidance if they needed to seek any assistance. That was fine, but they had to write the script themselves, edit, direct it. They had to create everything on their own and do the soundtrack and everything.
All right, and Dakari, creator, influencer, content creator, and part-time comedian. Congratulations on the success in the recent competition. Tell me a little bit about your experience, your title, the genre that you chose. I happened to watch your film. Tell us about your creative process.
Honestly, while creating the film, I took the idea of family members fighting in the BVI specifically over land or various stuff like that.
Yes.
And then mixed it with, I would say, gang violence in a sense. So that's where I really came with the idea. And once I mixed it, I just went along with the process. And,
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the entire process like for you with filming? Did you find it difficult? Was it time-consuming?
It was very difficult
Okay.
because the main stuff that was in the film I had to film in 4 hours, and I did end up filming some other stuff on some other days, but to accommodate all the actors and my time schedule because I had CXCs and stuff like that going
Correct.
on. So I just had to manage my time, and I think I did good. Yes.
All right. Well, you became successful. You talk about managing time. I must indicate here, if I may, Dakari is in the top 10 of the graduating class of 2024, the only male. So congratulations to you on being number 9 in the top 10, and also being the only male. The balance, the work schedules, being a creative in school. How was that for you?
I ain't gonna lie to you, it's stressful.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of sleepless nights. Like, sometimes I'm up 3 o'clock in the morning brainstorming ideas, and I still have schoolwork, but for sure, I always had to put my schoolwork first. put my education first, and then I would work on the creative and then free time.
Understood. And just like I asked Amos and Shakira, is this something you perhaps see in your future, or is it just a hobby?
Oh, yes, most definitely. I do see myself becoming a filmmaker, director, something in the, what's the word I'm looking for?
In the film industry?
In the industry, yes.
Okay. Well, outside of that, please continue content creating because you are hilarious and you keep us entertained, whether it be through the storms, otherwise, definitely someone that we'll be looking forward to seeing. Ms. Hodge, I have to ask you, this is not where it ends. We're creating, of course, a lot more opportunities for students. What is up next?
Yes, so right now we are promoting a Summer Film Academy from 8th to 12th July, starting at 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And I think Amos and Dakari would have attended previous workshops that we've held. So the Summer Academy is something we hope that we can produce on an annual basis, and it's for persons who are in the beginning stages and are not too sure about the concepts of filmmaking. So we want to provide them with the opportunity to learn about introduction to editing, audio engineering, storyboarding, and lighting. And those are components that a lot of times people don't consider. They go out and they shoot, and that's fine, but you don't consider lighting for film, lighting your set. You don't consider the audio engineering portion of that when you have to create your own soundtrack and stuff. So we want to create the basic fundamental ideas for the filmmaking, and then we move on from there. So you would have known we would have had CJ and some other persons, producers would have come in, and we want to make sure that when they do come back, that those intermediate and advanced level training, that they would have had the basic training as a foundation.
Okay, and how can persons watching who are interested in that summer academy, how can they sign up?
Yes, they can sign up by emailing nhodge@bvitourism.com or calling 852-6020.
All right, is there any cost associated with the...
It's free. Wonderful. And we're also being sponsored by Rotom Wholesale, so they will be providing refreshments for breakfast. So we have breakfast every morning before we start the sessions. And we also want to thank Republic Bank, who's also on board as a sponsor.
Commendable. Once again, I want to congratulate you and keep up the great work at the BVI Film Commission.
Thank you.
All right. Viewers, that is all the time we have. I'll see you later. Goodbye.